Hi all, I'm Shebin Sam Abraham of registration number URK18CS277. So today I'm going to explain the seventh experiment, and that is on views. So today my aim is to demonstrate the working of views, the sequent and their index. So first I'll go for the description. A view is a logical table based on a single table, or single or lot of tables, or it can be from another view. Three types are possible for a view. A view contains no data of its own, but is like a window through which data from tables can be viewed or changed. A tables on a view is based on the base table. So it depends upon the base tables, the before stored values. So let's go into the program and explain from that. So my first question, create a view to display the employee name, company name, salary, the joining date, the employee city, and the company city of the employees. So you're creating view. So here you're creating a table, create view, new view as select t1.ename, t1.cname, t1.salary, t1.join date, t2.city as employee city, t3.city as company city. So employee city and company cities you're taking into two different variables. As company city from employee city, T1 from my employee name, T2 company, T3 where T1 dot e name is equal to T2 dot e name, and T1 dot c name is equal to T3 dot c name. So you're comparing the employee names from T1 and T2 and the company names from T1 and T3. So a view got created. So you have made, so we're making such an arrangement where we don't need later to give on these informations. When we are going for comparisons, when you're checking with employee names and the city names for the later questions, so that it uses this form and then it checks with the tables from from T1 to T2, from T2 to T3. So a view got created. So you created a view. Now we are selecting star from new view. And then these are the details: Anil, Ajay, Anil, Prakash, Vijay, Shankar, Ajay, Anil, Sunil, Jaya, Shanil, Jaya. With a company name, with their salary date, with their employee city, and their company city too. Salary, not salary date, I'm sorry, salary with the J date, the joining date too. And then E name, C name, salary, join date, employment city and compare city, company city, Prakash, Vijay and Shankar. So 14 rows have been selected. Now let's go for the next question. Select the view name and text from user views data dictionary view. So you're selecting view name, text from user views. So your user views, and then you're selecting a view name from that. So what comes is, it comes as view name text, and the main, like the view from the workload underscore workload, select a collection ID as workload ID, collect time as import time, and query. MView filter is a filter ID, hash as filter ID. And then for the next one, for the text, for the next one, it is like sub filter num hash as sub filter num. And then you're selecting as run ID as ID, filter ID as filter ID, m dot run hash begin. And then you're opening again the same, selecting run ID as run ID, filter as filter ID, and sub filters. View recommendation. So here it is like you're selecting view name and the text from the main directory, from the main views, from the user views. Let's go to the next question. Attempt to change the joining date of Anil to 10th December 1999 in the view which is created. Is the view updatable? If yes, is the updation reflected in the base table? Actually, it cannot, cause once stored, it depends as said in the as said at the start. All the values, it depends upon the base table. Once the value is stored, you can't change it. It gets compared with the base table. So use so we just go for updating the value. So update view name, new view, set joining date. You're setting joining date 10th December 1999, where the employee name is Anil, and then the new view as set j date as 10th December 1999, where e name is Anil. So here you'll find an error cause you know what, we can't, cause no variables can be changed, can be modified once the value is stored in the base table. Otherwise you should have, otherwise once we are inserting the values, we should have brought a change while inserting the values into the table. Now it can't be modified according to the base table. Now let's go for the next question. Create view V1 to display the employee name, the salary, the company name of the employees who work in the company. So here it's going to get shifted and you're going to check the employee name. So create or replace view. So you're creating a view V1 to display employee name. So create or replace view is a syntax. Create or replace view V1 as select T1.e name, T1.salary, T1.company name from employee company T1, where T1.c name is equal to ACC. So who work in the company, and they're selecting salaries and company name for the employees in this new view. So your view will get created and these datas will move into this new view. So you're selecting start from V1. So what all are present in this new view, that is Anil, Ajay and Mol, they are working in this company ACC. The salaries are 1500, 8,000 and 1000. You go for the next question. It's like insert the following datas into the table. E name, Ashok. So you're just inserting Ashok, C name, null, salary, 1200, join date is null. So you're inserting into employee company values, inserting into a table. So it will be Ashok with null as the joining date, with the company name, and the salary is 1200, null for joining date. So one row will get created. And then you're selecting start, selecting all the variables. If you need to view all the variables, you can select start from employee name. So all the details you have created. See Ashok with the C name is null, so nothing will be commented, nothing will be there. 1200 is the salary and join date is null too. Now display a row by using V1. Display a row by using V1. So select star from V1 where salary is greater than 1000, because in the previous question V1 we created a new V1 and we created a new view and 3 people got saved over there. Now you're just asked to show a row using V1. So select start from V1 where salary is greater than 1000. So the e name Anil Ajay, salary is 1500 and 8000 and the company name is ACC. Create the same with check option. So you're creating or replace a view V1, the new view. I select T1.e name, T1.salary, T1.company name from employee company T1, where T1.c name account where check with check option. So you're checking when you're creating a view, they're checking over there and then they're checking the salary, company and employee names. Yeah, they're checking the salaries. Only 3 details were just added, Anil, Ajay and Anmol, with 1500, 8000 and 1000. They're just checking all the details, the name, salary and the C name, whose C name is accounts, because ACC was only stored into this new view, V1 view. Now we'll just go for the 8th one. Create a view for retrieving company name as average salary, its maximum and minimum salary. So create or replace view V2. So create a view. You're creating a new view. So V1 was an old view. Now V2. As select T1.c name, average T1.salary as average salary, maximum of T1 salary as max salary, min T1 salary as minimum salary from employee company T1 as by T1.c name. So view get created. We are selecting T1's salary. We are selecting the average salary, maximum salary and minimum salary from the employee company. And then you are taking the details, you're showing the view, you're inserting the values and you're taking, and if you need to show if you want the display of it, you can just select start from V2 the company name, ACC, TAT, and CMC, average salary, maximum salary, and minimum salary will be written over there. The ninth question, create a view that gives information about employee name, salary, and living city. So here, create a replace view. V3, I select T1.ename, T1.salary, T2.city from employee name, T1, employee T2, where T1.ename is equal to T2.ename. So select star from V3, salaries and the cities will be given over here with their e-names too. Anil, Shankar, Jaya, Sunil, Vijay, Prakash, and Ajay. So here ends my seventh program, and that is of database management system. Thank you on views.